welcome back to my channel. So for today's video, I have another highly requested makeup look. You guys really wanted me to do this one for you, so that's exactly what I'm gonna do. I did all matte eyeshadows, no shimmer, a nice cat eye, fox eye liner, and just pretty much sticking to one particular palette. Now the palette that I'm going to be using today is from Artist Couture, and it's their Supreme Nudes palette. You guys already know that I'm super obsessed with it. I use this palette so much, especially when I'm like in a hurry and I just want to create something very soft yet sexy, but yet not doing too much, and it still looks so bomb in pictures. This is a palette that I always go with. Of course, if you want to use my code, you can use it. It's just Sandy, and you get some money off whenever you buy with Artist Couture. So this is the palette that I'm using for today's tutorial. My brows, you guys, I already ahead and did them. Of course, I went into the Brow Freeze by Anastasia and my Benefit Precise in my brow pencil in shade number 5. And the eyes are already prepped and primed, ready to go. And I went in with my Urban Decay Eden Primer. You can also go in with concealer if you wish. Alright, you guys, I'm going to go into the e.l.f. Line and Define eye tapes, and I cut them in half, and I'm going to go ahead and place them towards the outer corner. I'm going to go into my Morphe M433, and then picking up the shade called Stripped, once again from the Supreme Nudes palette from Artist Couture. I'm going to go ahead and start to place it right in the crease, and then we'll start to move it back and forth, kind of like what I always do with my eyeshadows. I always start off in the crease, and then I just move back and forth. And so with this, I'm gonna take it into the inner corner of my eye and then kind of extend it towards the nose to create that nice shadow, so that once we do go in with bronzer, it all connects really well together. And then I do extend it going outwards towards that eye tape, and this will really make the eye look more pulled back. I'm gonna go ahead and switch brushes. This is the Morphe M441. It's more fluffier than the M443, and I'm gonna be picking up the shade called Nudist. And I'm gonna place this basically where we placed the first shade in the crease and then towards the outer corner. The reason why I switch brushes, you guys, is because this one is more fluffy, and I feel like it really blends out my eyeshadows really well together, making it look nice and seamless, and it allows us to not see any harsh lines. Next, I'm going to go into the shade called Silhouette. I love this brown shade, you guys. I'm going to go ahead and use it towards the outer corner. And as well, going to apply it a little bit towards the crease with whatever product we have left on our brush. This is just really going to allow it to look a little bit more darker and intensify that outer corner a little bit more. I don't want to completely go super dark and brown with this look. I want it to, you know, still look on like the more neutral, softer browns versus then like really smoky, because the eyeliner is going to do that for us, so I don't want to add too much darkness there. So that's why I went into that shade, and I'm using the Morphe M443. Now, switching brushes again, I'm going to go into this smaller detailed brush from Morphe, and I'm going to be picking up the shade called Aesthetic, and we're going to place this towards the outer corner only, you guys, like if we were to be creating a winged liner, except we're creating it with eyeshadow and a small detailed brush. And I really want the liner not to look extremely smoky, but I still want some like definition there once we go in with our liquid. So I'm just going to apply a little bit of that shade towards there. And now to darken it up a little bit more, I'm going to go into that dark brown shade called Mink in the palette, still using that same brush and applying it right on top of Aesthetic, just to blend both of these together, and it's going to give us a nice smoked out liner without it looking too harsh and too dark. For the eyeliner today, you guys, I'm going to go into T-Spill from Morphe, one of my favorites, and it's a nice dark brown liner. I'm going to go ahead and apply it towards the outer corner, really close to that eye tape from e.l.f. And then I'm going to take this pencil brush from Morphe as well, and going back to the palette, picking up the shade Mink to darken up and smooth out that liner to make it look nice and smoky. Next, you guys, it's gonna sound crazy, but I take my liquid eyeliner and I apply it inside my eye, so like the waterline on top. Try your best not to poke yourself, and it's my bad. I should have done the eyeshadow first, which you guys will see in the next clip here. So do the eyeliner once you go in with the matte shade. And then what I do is I just take the eyeliner and create a very thin liner on top of my lashes, so get it as close to your natural lashes. This will really give it a nice natural pulled back eye look. I just love doing this technique, you guys, where I apply it on the top of my waterline. I feel like it looks more natural. Since it's liquid and it dries matte, it will last a lot longer. And I just really love doing this whenever I'm creating a cat eye look. Try it. I bet you guys, you will love it. Next, I'm gonna go into the shade Exposed, taking the Bella. I can't see the number here, so I will link it down below for you guys. And this is what I was talking about. You should do this first and then do the eyeliner, but I don't know why, pero me distraí and I don't know what I was doing. I don't know what I was thinking. So do this first and then go in with eyeliner. So I'm taking that nice nude bone shade and I'm going to go ahead and apply it in my the main lid shade, but I'm gonna extend it towards the inner corner of my eye. And this will also elongate our eye to make it look more pulled back. Kind of like we're creating a half cut crease, except we're not making it super harsh. We want it to look as soft and as natural as we can. I'm gonna go into my Morphe M433, you guys, with a little bit of the shade called Silhouette and just lightly buff out the outer corners and a little bit in the crease. Best feeling ever is removing these eye tapes. I just love how it gives me a nice cleaned liner look. Obsessed. For primer today, I'm going to go into the PORE by Benefit, and I'm only going to apply this in my T-zone, not on my entire face, because the most troubled areas that I have on my skin is my T-zone, and I like to blur out those pores before we go into foundation. For foundation, I'm going to go into, of course, the usual Morphe in the shade Medium 16. And I'm going into this complexion brush, which is for foundation. And it's from Alamar Cosmetics. And I'm just going to go ahead and start to apply my foundation everywhere. I've been obsessed using a brush to apply my foundation lately. I don't know why. I just feel like it looks so bomb. It lasts a lot longer, I've noticed. And it looks more flawless. Just personally, I love using a brush. Also, I don't mind doing voiceovers, but I feel like with voiceovers, the video goes by so much faster than when I'm talking. I feel like the video is longer, but I love to talk to you guys. So let me know down in the comments what you prefer. Do you like voiceovers where it's like shorter videos, or do you like me talking and you don't mind a long video? I would really appreciate your feedback because I'm kind of struggling because I just want to know what you guys want from me. Tell me what you want. So yeah, I'm just applying my foundation. Now for concealer, I'm going to go into the Hourglass in the shade Sepia, and I'm just going to apply it in the areas where I always do. Underneath my eyes, on the sides of my nose, and then towards the outer corner, on my forehead, down the bridge of my nose, and on my chin. This is the areas that I'd like to place a concealer because this is where I want it to be more highlighted, which is going to bring everything forward. Now you guys, I also have some exciting news, like super exciting, that I can't share with you guys just yet. You will have to wait, so make sure you subscribe to my channel and click the little notification bell, which is going to notify you when I upload videos here on my channel. But you don't want to miss it. I have a really big surprise that we are just super excited about. And for cream contouring, you guys, I'm going into Milk Cosmetics, their foundation stick in the shade Golden Tan, and I'm using this Luxie brush, and I'm just applying the cream contour on the areas where I want to minimize, so the areas that we want to make it look skinny, which for me is mostly, I do mostly my cream contour around my cheek area and temples, because I really want my face to look really narrow since I have a round face. And I've been loving this foundation stick from Milk Cosmetics. I really need to check out more of their products. I've heard amazing things. Now to blend out my concealer, of course, I'm going to go into the e.l.f. Camo Sponge. I'm obsessed with this sponge. You guys need to definitely check it out. I think it's like $6. Is it just me, or I feel like e.l.f. is like raising their prices slowly, like they're creeping up on us? Like this video if you agree, because I remember where everything was like $1 with e.l.f. and now it's like, yeah, it's no longer $1. But anyways, I love this sponge. Definitely check it out. So I'm gonna go ahead and just press the concealer into my skin. I love letting my concealer sit for a little bit while I'm cream contouring because I feel like it really covers a lot better. Of course, if you have a concealer that dries faster, then I definitely recommend to blend it out right away. But this one from Hourglass is one of my favorites. It gives me enough playtime and I feel like it gives me amazing coverage. I've also noticed that I'm super aggressive. Like while I'm cream contouring and blending out my concealer, don't be this aggressive. I don't know why I'm so aggressive. I will learn to be less aggressive with my face. But I was just noticing that while I'm editing this video. I'm like, dang, like why am I so aggressive? Now I'm gonna go ahead and take that brush that we used to cream contour, and I'm just gonna go ahead and blend out any harsh lines. For highlight, I'm gonna go into AETHER Beauty, and I've been loving this highlighter, you guys. It is so bomb. I will link it down below for you guys. I'm just gonna apply it on the bridge of my nose and of course on the forehead. I do apply my highlight before before powder, because I feel like it does last a little bit longer. Going into the City Bronzer by Maybelline. I already hit pan. I need to go buy a new one. In the shade 200, I'm just going to go ahead and just set the cream contour that we placed. And then next, you guys, I'm going to go ahead and set the concealer with my One Size translucent powder. You guys know that I love this stuff. I say it all the time, and I'm sorry that it gets kind of annoying, but I really do. It is so good. Also, you guys, while we're baking, I just want to let you know that I'm going to be taking 2 weeks off social media. Well, just 2 weeks off of Instagram. I just kind of want to, you know, just focus on YouTube, and also I have to take care of my house for the surprise that's coming up that I'm going to be sharing with you guys very soon. No, I'm not pregnant. It's a different surprise, but I feel like I need to cut some social media off of my life at this very moment and kind of just focus on myself and on the next chapter in our life. So I'm still gonna be uploading YouTube videos, so make sure you subscribe, but I just want to let you guys know, give you a heads up that I won't be posting on Instagram for 2 weeks. To set the cream contour on my nose, I'm just going into this fluffy brush with the same City Bronzer by Maybelline. For blush today, you guys, I'm using this MAC Pro blush kit that I customized myself. I forgot what the name of the blush that I used today, but I will link it down below for you guys. Now with this brush, you guys, from Ofra Cosmetics, I'm just dusting away the remaining powder that we have sitting on our skin. For my waterline, I'm going to go into the Magic Pencil from NABLA Cosmetics in the shade Nude. You can find these pencils at your local Morphe store. I don't know if they sell it online, but definitely if you go into a Morphe store, they do have them, and they have different shades of nude as well. The one that I have, once again, is just in the shade Nude. For my under eye, I'm just going to go into the shade called Aesthetic and a little bit of Mink, and I'm going to run this towards my bottom lash line. I do like a little bit of smokiness, not too much. I don't want it to look too dark, but I do want a little bit of color underneath there. I just can't go without having a smoked out under eye. Is that just me, or do you guys can't live without that? Please let me know. For mascara, I'm going to go into the Roller Lash by Benefit, and I'm just going to coat my bottom lashes. This is one of my favorite mascaras. Also, check out the Bad Gal Bang mascara from Benefit. It is so bomb. These two mascaras are so bomb for my lower lash line. I feel like they really make my lashes look longer, last a lot longer, and in my opinion, I've never experienced any flakiness. So definitely check out Benefit mascaras. For the lip pencil today, I'm going to go into Morphe Sweet Tea Lip Pencil. It's one of my favorite lip pencils from Morphe. Definitely check it out, you guys. For the lipstick, I'm going to go into ColourPop. I think it's called Starling. I love this shade. I think it's so pretty, and their formula recently, you guys, has been so comfy. Not like back then, I felt like it was too dry on the lips, but I really like their new formula, if they made a new formula. Alright, my honeys, and that is it for today's makeup look on this all matte eyeshadow look that was super highly requested on Instagram. Thank you guys so much for all the love and the support. Sometimes like I'll do makeup looks like this just for Instagram, and you know, I sometimes feel like you guys have seen these a lot, so I don't want to like recreate them or film them for you guys. So yeah, let me know if I ever do a makeup look that you guys really want to see on YouTube like you guys did today with these last 2 videos. Let me know, and I will be more than happy to film them for you. If you guys did enjoy this makeup look or felt inspired, please tag me on Instagram, because you know that I love to see your recreations and post you on my IG stories. Again, thank you so much for all of the love and the support. Besitos, los quiero, and I'll see you guys in my next video, which is coming up very, very soon. Bye!